afternoon, friends. How are ya? I hope you're doing great. Feeling pretty good today, and I am being a bachelorette again today. Wah, wah. My husband is bush hogging some fields, and then he's going to be hunting again this evening. So I decided that today would be a great day because it's really quiet here. I am probably, unlike most wives, I do not get happy when I'm alone or when my husband's gone. I know a lot of people like for their husbands to be gone and get all their hair. I'm the opposite. In case you didn't know, my husband and I have been together since I was 14 years old. Yes, 14 years old. So we have been, I'm almost 40, so we have been together for a while, for over half my life. And he is my best friend, and I love him so much, and I do not like to be home alone. I don't like to be by myself. I'm a people person, I guess you could say. I like to be with people and hanging out and talking. And if you didn't know, we don't have any children, unfortunately. Sometimes I don't know, I guess just with all this social distancing and everything, I try not to get too down. Sometimes I just want to be like, oh, I just want to go and do and be around people and visit and just forget about it. But then I think about that, and I know that I feel, you know, with my health being immunocompromised, I don't think I would survive the virus unless the Lord intervened and did a miracle there. But it is hard, you know, with all this going on, and you know, I feel like it's probably going to be several more months before, you know, we can get out and go and do like we used to. And I don't know, it's just really hard. Like I said, I don't even know what I'm talking about this now. I'm rambling, but anyway, on days like today, like I really miss hanging out with my friends. I really miss my good friend Teresa and Jenny. Usually about this time during the year in the fall, like we would go to pumpkin farms and apple farms, or we would just go to a big city and we would go to the mall and do a lot of shopping and go to different restaurants and try different foods and just hang out. And I really, really miss that, and I miss hanging out with them. But I know that I need to try to do my part and try to slow this virus down. So I just have to keep that in mind, you know, and just hopefully this will be over soon. To keep myself busy and not get, you know, saddened by those things. You know, I still have joy in my heart, and there's still so many things that I'm thankful for. So I don't know, I think I'm going to do a little fall baking today. Maybe watch a good Hallmark movie. I love Hallmark. There's like Vlogmas coming up, and I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. I'd like to do that, but I don't think my life is interesting enough to do something like that, to post every day. Of course, you know, I could post like what we have for dinner or something like that. I still work, you know, full time, so that would be kind of hard to do. So I might think about that to see if I would be able to do Vlogmas and be able to have the energy and something that people would want to watch, to be able to upload every day. I might sit down and think about that and see if I can come up with anything on that. It's going to be going on the Fall Foods Friday. Wow, that's really hard to say. Then I'm doing a collab with Moss Family TV. I'm absolutely loving this, and I just love it, and I love meeting all the other YouTubers and seeing a lot of great recipes. I want to thank you for stopping by my channel and watching. It means so much to me. I finally hit the 100 subscriber mark. I didn't think I would ever do it. Really shocked that there would even be 100 people that would be subscribed and interested in my life. But I'm very thankful for it. So my next goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I thoroughly enjoy doing it. I love meeting all the other people. I love baking and everything, and I love sharing recipes. You know, most of my recipes are dairy-free. So if there's other people out there that have to be dairy-free, I hope this helps them and gives them new ideas and new ways to make things. Now, when I had to start being dairy-free, I had a really hard time finding things on the internet and on YouTube that was specifically dairy-free. So enough rambling, let's get on to the video. I'm going to be making some pumpkin coffee muffins with a cinnamon honey butter. Okay guys, first you want to start off by preheating your oven to 350 degrees. I will leave the recipe that I'm following linked below. I should say I'm kind of following it because I'm not going to put cream cheese in the middle of mine because I want these to be dairy free. I do have dairy free cream cheese, but I just don't think that it would be very good in these muffins because it's kind of watery. Following this recipe, I would highly recommend putting the cream cheese in the middle if you can have it, because I think it would be very, very delicious. Here I have my 3/4 cup of melted butter. I have a 1/2 cup of packed light brown sugar. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm just gonna eyeball it here. I think if a little vanilla is good, then a lot of vanilla is even better. And with this recipe, you do have to have an electric mixer. So I'm going to mix these up just until everything's combined. We're going to add 2 eggs until fully combined. Add 1 egg at a time. We're going to add our pumpkin puree and our milk. 1/4 cup of milk. Of course, I'm using oat milk. Make sure it's just pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling. 1 cup of pumpkin puree. This is a good mix. It's starting to look like fall already with that beautiful rust color. Okay, now I have my dry ingredients here in this. I have the flour, cinnamon, pumpkin pie spice, salt, baking powder, baking soda. I'm going to add this into my wet ingredient. Everything is well combined. I'm going to add 1/2 at a time. Okay, and I just scrape the side just to make sure I have everything incorporated. Look how beautiful that is, you guys. It's so thick. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Okay, so now that we got the batter made, we're gonna make a streusel. So here I have 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, and a teaspoon of cinnamon, and maybe a little extra because I'm extra. Now we're gonna have 6 tablespoons of cubed up butter, and we're going to add that to the streusel topping, and you're going to mix it with your finger until you get like little pea-sized streusel toppings. Okay, I'm back with my, I call it a cupcake pan, or some people may call it a muffin, just whatever. I went ahead and lined it with my paper. I had some fall themed cupcake liners. I did try to order them, but I couldn't get it. If you were going to be putting cream cheese into yours, what you would do is you would just take, I'm just using an ice cream scoop. You would put a good hearty scoop. You want to fill these about 3/4 of the way. And then you would just take your little cubed up piece of cream cheese, and then you would just stick it down the center, and then we'll put the streusel on top. To get your muffins topped with a streusel, you want to put them in a 350-degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. Okay, so for my cinnamon honey butter, I just had 4 tablespoons of butter. It's supposed to be room temperature, but like I said, I put mine on my stove, and I got a little too melty, but that's okay. And you want 2 tablespoons of honey and a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Just mix it all together. It's that easy. Here they are, straight out of the oven. They look so good. Look at the mess I made on my muffin tin. Oh well. So I've let this one cool for a few moments. So hopefully I can put this delicious cinnamon honey butter on it and give it a taste test for y'all and not burn my lips off. I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. Ooh, look at that. It's like caramel. Yellow. Get in my belly. Alright. Let's just drizzle. Here she is. So excited to try this with you. Hopefully it don't burn me. It's still very warm. I didn't know the best way to do it, so I'm gonna try it with a spoon. I'm thinking that might be the most graceful way to do this, because I know it's probably gonna be messy with that streusel topping. I'm not graceful at all. Oh, wow. Oh, there's steam coming from it. I don't know if y'all can see. It's so pretty. Let me show y'all. Hello. Hi, how you doing? I know I'm crazy, I'm sorry. Cheers. So good, y'all. That's like a cupcake. That ain't no muffin. No. That is next level muffin. Wow. That is so good. Be delicious with coffee. Be awesome to take to someone that you know that might be down or ill. Oh, this is so good. I'm so glad it turned out. I gotta have another bite. Excuse me. My husband's gonna go crazy over these, y'all. I believe you will too. They're delicious. They're sweet, but not too sweet. Look how pretty. And they're not as crumbly and messy as I thought. You totally could just pick this up and eat this. Unless you're like me and you're just super clumsy and messy and just all those things. Again, I want to thank you for watching this video. Thanks again for Moss Family TV, Falon, for doing this awesome collab. I hate to see it. Hopefully, Lord willing, I'll be here next year and I'll be able to participate again. Maybe I'll find another fun collab. I hope you guys are doing well and thank you so much for stopping by. See you next time.